Hey there, my fellow traders. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story Frostlands, episode 47, Gears Well Spent. I feel like the theme is every time I start one task, it leads to another task, and that leads to a third task, and it's like I'm just not getting any one thing done. I feel like I'm getting a lot done and nothing done. Alright. I'm gonna go get the, I'm gonna fire up a little bit more flint. I am gonna have to be on the lookout for more flint, because we're getting to a point where I'm going through my supply pretty quickly. I'm down to just the last few chunks. So we want to... I could put the hoe back. I'm just going to put powdered in the output. Can I do that? Yeah. I need more blue clay. But we do have some fired bricks, which is not quite enough for a bloomery. So we're just working on the bloomery for the glass. It's a lot of glass that we're going to have to, like, sell, which feels bad. Yeah, I'm one shy brick for bloomery base. Or top, rather. Well, this once felt empty, now feels a bit cramped. Let's get the blue clay, finally. What was in this slot? 7. I keep changing my inventory around a lot. It's a bad habit. Athanon, you're doing an Arctic run? Oh, good luck. Yeah, that's masochist. The main reason I didn't go full Arctic run is just the amount of time having to spend obtaining calories would have probably meant I'd never get anything really done. It would just be like hunting, crafting. Hunting, crafting. And that, as a streamer, would get old quick. So that's why I made the decision of not going full hardcore. I had thought about it, but realized without mods to be able to set fishing lines or something like that, it would get old for you all, so. Alright, just a whole lot of turnips. That's what we're cooking. What fuel did I put? Oh, peat. Oh, I filled a stack. That's what happened. I was really confused. Alright, so my satiety for protein's basically full. Vegetable, I'm working on pulling it up. And now I can go get the blue clay. So, 32 glass is what the buyer wants to buy it for, or the amount, but I can make extra. The intention, actually, how much glass is made in one batch? If y'all can remind me, because the other thing I could do is I could put my meteoric through the bloomery. I want at least enough to sell, but then the other bloomeries I could consider doing you know, doing meteoric iron instead. kind of wanted to dig until my shovel broke, so hopefully it breaks soon. 12? So I would need all 3 bloomeries then to make 36, and then to keep 4 glass. That's okay. I can get rid of that. Ooh, it looks like wind's moving now. With my new beeswax, should I consider selling 1 tin bronze lantern? What do you guys think? I haven't done the math of whether that gets me another set of sales, but I figured I'd ask, because I did find some beeswax while out there, which may have changed the equation a bit. Wasn't there age crates for the furniture trader? Was there? If there was, I could bring those over. I don't recall. I'd have to rely on your guys' memory. Moxie, thank you for the reset. Okay, we have 4 more raw bricks, just like last time. But we're getting the bloomeries cooked, or the pit kilns cooked, and then bloomeries. The age crates will only get me 2 or 3 gears? Yeah, that's totally fine. If I can sell those, I'd be very happy to. I need gears for linen. Alright, at this point, let's try to clean up the inventory a little bit more. Oh, it was packed dirt. That's what was that. And then we'll make the tin bronze saw. Looks like you used to say no. Got it. While I'm making the tin bronze saw, I'm also going to heat up meteoric iron for a pro pick. Because my pro pick is, oh right, I can only do one thing at a time. I'll make a tin bronze pick for reasons that many of you know. For the treasure. So working on the glass. If indeed they're asking for age crates, I'll bring 2 of these age crates for sale. I'll just trust you on that. And then let's go grab 5 metal scrap and that's also for sale. That's borax, okay. So I'll make the pick first. And this pick is to turn into a treasure hunter if and when I find one. Unless another trader requests it for sale sooner. Which may or may not happen. That's just to be put away. Hopefully not forever. And it's almost daybreak again. I may want to make a run out to the traders to see if I can't obtain enough for linen, because if I got 2 more sheets, I could double the kilonewton output on my sails, and then it actually seems like the wind picked up, which means I could try to retool the setup that I have in order to make use of the doubled sails by having my Hellhammer drive directly off of and skipping the large wheel. At some point, the large wheel will probably be reincorporated once I have even more sails, so I can run a pulverizer and a Hellhammer at the same time. But, you know, that's probably much later down the line. So this pick is... we'll just lean it up. Where's my other pick? There it is. I should be destroying this pick at some point. So we have potentially the crates, the scraps, the saw. We're working on the glass. And you guys voted against the lantern. I think it was a little optimistic that the kilns would be done. So, let's get our meals then. And maybe put the hammer away. And I'll just keep the, instead of leaning the tongs, I'll just keep the tongs up here too. So the easiest one to get to... let's go to the building mats first. No, the building mats only wanted the quartz, right? So we want to go to the commodities, I think. Well, we want to go to both, but not the building mats. I don't think there's anything for us to give over to the building mats at the moment. Because if I'm not mistaken, the building mats were only about the glass, which I don't have. We also, yeah, I need to check the traps at some point. You're not wrong about that. And I just stuffed myself silly full of stew. Because of the traps, I'll check the building mats first. And it also allows me to double check on all of the trade value stuff, so that we can actually put some numbers down. Did I never mark this tree down? I don't think fruit trees are going to be useful super soon, if ever. Yes, it's a peat tree. That's where the petri dishes are born. Also, haven't forgotten that there are wolves around my mountaintop. which I am not thrilled about. I will want to solve at some point. Alright, Miguel, what you got? So, Miguel is the one that wanted the tin bronze saw. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm very glad that we came here. So now I have 7 gears. He also wanted the metal scraps. So I have 8 gears, and I think 8 gears got me linen, right? He's also selling Fireclay bricks. Not that I'm planning on doing it. So he was the one that wanted the lanterns, and that's it. So in 5 days, this will change, but we're done talking to Miguel for now. There's nothing for us to trade to Miguel. Rex, thanks for the cheer. Alright. Any action here? No. Wow. There's also literally a chicken right there. What the hell, man? Died due to too low temperatures. Okay, well, I tried. I might need to trap the actual traps. I just don't have a lot of, I should have brought turnips, but I don't have a lot of, grain to trap it. But at some point, once we have our first flax harvest, we can consider graining that up. What? A raccoon survives a spear to the butt? What kind of raccoon are you, dude? I almost feel bad killing you, because that was a lot of tanking you did. Alright, so we hit up the building mats trader. Let's go east over to the furniture trader to check for selling crates, if that was a thing. I think I overlooked it if it was. And then up to the commodities trader to buy whatever linen that we can buy. So I think the commodities trader... I should have wrote it down. Who was asking for the quartz? But after hitting up this trader, I'll get myself over to maybe back to the base. Did I hear bees? Yes. Sorry, bees. I need your wax. 4. Oh, nice. And now I hear wolves. Just keep running. Just keep running. Good. Giant mountainous wall. Just what you want to run into when you're running from a wolf. I could have stopped and... Am I being chased? I don't see him. I guess it's safe to say I should always assume I'm being chased. Hello. Bighorn sheep. And I heard chickens. Okay, let's... Ooh. Go north? You know what? I'll just swim it. It's -7 out? No, I won't swim it. Mike, DeHobo. Thank you for the resub too. You got to make steel for the first time? Your winter vacation allowed it? It is an endeavor, for sure. It is not like oh, I'll just make steel in a sitting. It's like quite the process of making the refractory bricks and finding the quartz and bauxite for it, mostly bauxite. And then baking the bricks, and then, you know, I would also say the refractory door takes a bit of effort too. Because you need a whole bunch of iron for that. And then, of course, the raw materials for the steel making itself, which is fuel plus iron. It is a process. Quite the achievement once done. So, well done. And Rex, thanks for the cheer again. You all are too kind. I forgot to bring water. I wish I had something to cheers. I'll raise a glass, though. Raise an empty mug. If that's any, appropriate way to say thanks. protein and vegetable nutrition is completely full. And then I'm missing fruit, grain, and dairy. Dairy is just not even on the radar, obviously, because I don't have sheep. Pregnant sheep. And fruit is, at this point, just honey. Because I don't have berry bushes either. My whole, like, berry arboretum, or whatever you want to call it, did not bear fruit. Those bushes have been dormant, because it's just too cold. Six onions, not bad. But grain will happen. I'm very eager for the day when all of my grain fields yield, and then I'll have grain to grind down into flour, and I'll make bread and stuff. That will be awesome. Pies, maybe. Meat pies. Alright, your name is Rabal, and you've already changed what you want to buy. Well, I guess the glass is mine. Bastard. I could do nails and strips for copper. But I probably won't. Well, I'll write it down. There are also tin bronze nails and strips. So, let's write this down. Nails and strips. So, two nails and strips for copper at 1 gear. 1 gear times 2. And then 2 nails and strips, bronze at 2 gears times 2. I'm writing it down in like a notepad in case we want to make this stuff. But it really depends on my buying power. And everything else here is stuff I can't make. So, this was not worth the trip. Perhaps I'll go straight to the comms trader now. Before he's not selling linen anymore. Because I don't know what the time was on that. Oh, speaking of copper, there's literally copper right here. So 2 copper and 2 bronze. Bronze is a little bit harder to do because I don't have a source of tin. But copper's easy. Because I've been marking down anytime I see loose copper, and it would not take very much effort to just melt down some copper into ingot molds. It's just whether or not you think it's worth the effort, because it is just for 1 gear a piece, so it's the labor time involved. Alright, if I'm trying to get there, I should maybe... I'll follow the lake on the southwest side. So the, instead of making glass with all of my bloomeries, I could consider making meteoric iron or iron or still glass. I'll pull you guys about it, because I'll have a bunch of bloomery bricks and I don't know what to do with them. If no one's buying my glass quartz. It's also worth mentioning, again, that I can't easily enclose my smithy because the power axle up the top of the roof causes it to not be enclosed. I know that there's like a trapdoor trick that can allow you to enclose a smithy. I've built one once in a test world, but like I don't intend to use that trick because it's weird and wonky, which means I'm not ever going to have an enclosed base. So it's not worth that. Adding glass to my base, I wouldn't be doing to keep myself warmer. I would only be doing that for like the aesthetic benefits of having glass. And possibly the defensive benefits if like a Bowtorn was ever to try to shoot me through the windows or something. Oh, somehow I'm not soaking wet yet. I have a wick. 2 wicks for 2 candles. That recipe change caught me by surprise. The candle recipe changing. Making me even more reliant on flax. I don't like it, but I get it. Can't really set... I have like a scratchy throat and no water next to me. It's so painful. I should just get water, but I'll tough it out. If I can. Alright, you, stretch. You are still... Woo! Alright, you changed what you want to buy. I don't have a cracked bezel. Hey, get back here. But I can buy these. And I have 3 gears left over. So I can add another sail. So nobody wanted my age crates. Right? Yes. You're redeeming a hydrate? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab myself some water while you vote on what I do next. So, if you want me to continue to fulfill trade orders, we can do that. But if you want me to do something else, that's fine too. And I'm going to add one more thing, which is to change the power of the Helve hammer to skip the large gear. Okay, so next priority is up there. I'll be right back. Okay, I have hydrated. And you guys think taking advantage of my newly acquired linen is worth doing. Got it. Oh. How lovely and convenient that there's a tunnel here. I'll update the priority once we get back. But yeah, I think it's... in this one stream alone, I acquired basically the same linen equivalent as the other 7 streams combined, given the buying power of capitalism, of trade, right? So, yeah, I could have been doing this the whole time and skipping some of the rough grind early game. Oh, well. Why am I holding a lantern? It's daytime. So I'm not sure if I'll have enough power, but if I do have enough power for the Helve hammers to turn off of 2 sails, the hammer itself will strike like 5 times faster. Because it won't be down geared. I think it's maybe optimistic, but if it is possible, what that means is when it's windy, I'll be able to do a lot of smithing, and then when it's not windy, I just won't smith. If I had a lot more resin, I could even hook it up in such a way that I could change between the 2 methods. But, like, that's a lot more resin than I'm willing to hunt for. That would be a fun project, had cost not been involved. With that said, if cost is not involved, you would just build giant sails and not have to divert power. Well, these vegetable stews are not helping much. I didn't include completing the pen, but given my 0 animals trapped so far, maybe that's for the best. Oh. There. I'm just doing the same massive turnip stew again. It's what I have an abundance of. Keep it simple for now. If I do end up getting good power off this, the Hellhammer redesign, or skipping the large gear, or whatever you want to call it, lanterns would be easier to make. That's for sure. And same with, you know, armor, once I have the leather. But it does trivialize the effort needed for lanterns. I could make a whole, yeah, or for plates, I should say, not lanterns. Lanterns, of course, require more than just plates. There we go. Another set of sails. So I think 10 beeswax. Yeah, so potentially 3 lanterns. Well, the wind is extremely low right now. But you guys want to... Oh my god. I'm going to not do it right now, because the wind speed, I don't know. It's so bad. Alright, I will set it up. I will do it. We are going to change the power method of the Hellhammer. With very low wind, this is not going to seem like a very cool project. But when the wind picks up, that will change. And what I could do is I can set it up in such a way that it's easy to swap between the two powered types. So that if wind sucks, you know, I can switch back if we need it, and then if wind picks up and is really nice, I can switch back yet again. I think that is pretty reasonable. Do I have flax anywhere? I don't think I keep flax. Okay. So for this to work, I think I just need one more axle. And just move the angle gear to skip the large wheel. So, yeah, it's not much. So as long as I have the materials in the base, and what I could do is I could have a dedicated box adjacent to be able to switch between the two. We can easily have it be fast or powerful. Swapping between the two. Take care of my throat? Yeah, I just had like an itch. It's nothing. Just dry. All right, cool. So, what you'll see here is everything will spin a lot faster than it did before, right? Like this is spinning significantly faster than it did in the previous setup, but it just doesn't have enough power behind it to move the health hammer given the wind speed. So it's one of these situations where if I had more linen, you know, we could add more power to it for it to be the fast design. But yeah, we've changed the power method and then when the wind picks up, I can take advantage of it by letting the health hammer rip. And to that end, it actually might make sense to leave it engaged so that I can hear when the wind picks up and can take advantage of it. That's actually a probably a good idea. As soon as there's enough powerful wind enough for the health hammer to start clanging, we'll hear it clang. But at wind speed 20-something%, it's just not fast enough. So next project. Complete the chicken coop. I can add to it. And have you guys decide. If you want me to have rooftop access that doesn't require like weird dirt blocks and all that, that would be option number 4. If you want me to work on leather for armor making, that would be 1. I could build another chicken trap and then bait the traps that I have. That would be number 2. Or 4 for that matter, or 6 rather. There's a bit of redundancy there. And then the other poll that I wanted to ask, and probably should ask first, was what to put in my bloomeries. So let's go combine these for bloomery bricks. And then fire something in them. So I don't forget that I have unfired clay bricks, I'm just going to stick them down here. So if I'm ever to continue this task, it's easy. So what do you guys think? Putting grain in the traps down there? Something like that? I'm surprised that, I mean, I know I've been doing it really simply, but that it hasn't worked yet. I would have thought that baiting them to the area would have worked a little better. I mean, it's also possible that I just put it in a bad spot. Oh. How close is this wolf? I'm not seeing any movement. It's the wrong hour of the day to go hunting, though. About to be nightfall. You wonder if the snow is causing path issues? Maybe. I don't know. Alright. More trapping? We could do that. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story Frostlands, which originally streamed live on Twitch, December 26th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Seraphs.